Viewers from around the world, we have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
A moment for pride and reflection as players and supporters stand for the national anthems. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Gomez. Rodri is fouled. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And through to the goalkeeper. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Smith Rowe! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Clears it out of harm's way. Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Rodri tries the route one option. Smith Rowe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Saka. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ah, such a pity. He did the hard part by getting into position to shoot, but just couldn't find a good enough effort in the end. Bernardo Silva. Doku.
Looks like a good ball through. Ramsdale deals with it effortlessly. Smith Rowe. Jorginho pushes it out wide. Smith Rowe pumps it forwards. Played out to the right. Now it's Saka. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Rodri gets it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Martinelli. It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Arsenal give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Now it's Haaland. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through. Stones gets his foot in there. And the half-time whistle goes.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Ruben Dias has got himself a free kick. Referee's going to his pocket and shows him a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Out to the left it goes. Foden. Oh, he's come flying in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Saka going full steam down the flank. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Stones. Ødegaard. This has gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. De Bruyne! That was travelling. Timber, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
He's off on a marauding run. Saka plays it out to the wing. Doku takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a long forward pass. Chance! This could fall anywhere. It's bounced out. Zinchenko. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he find a finish now? Defence has got rid of that. That's a throw. And it's De Bruyne. White. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Now it's Saka. Into the channel. It's come loose. Haaland brings the ball forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
And that most definitely is not a good example of the type of discipline they're going to need to see the game out.
A chance! Shoots! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Gabriel. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Rice. Manchester City are out. There was to be no perfect ending. They were brave, but they fell short. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
Oh, these boys will be absolutely devastated. There's nothing worse than
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Rodri. Joan Jordan. Gomez positions himself well and cuts it out. Joan Jordan gets his head to it. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Played it short. And back out it comes. Can he put it away? It's broken loose. In he goes again. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Rodri. Who's going to make this theirs? Lamela. Manchester City yet to have a shot on target. Gomez demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Stones. And it's De Bruyne. Cattell. Navas. Lamela. Nesiri passes it through. That's a throw. Looks like a good ball through. No, that's not going to find its target. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Rakitic plays it short. Jordan really struggling to influence the game.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well. Because at this moment, he's just been crowded out, and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Doku plays a clever pass. Lucas Ocampos. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester City can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Joan Jordan. Lamela. En-Nesyri. Lamela gets it back.
Sevilla have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Kyle Walker. Ruben Dias. En-Nesyri. Foden. And the break is on. Foden. He's gone for it. There it is. Could that be the start of something big? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester City take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Sevilla have a sub ready to come on. Doku. De Bruyne is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
He's thrust his way through. Ball swung in. It's come loose. Oh, and that should have been two.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. Bernardo Silva pumps it forwards. Alvarez gets it back. Foden with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Goodell. Manchester City just have to run down the clock. Can he score? It's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So all square with almost no time remaining. De Bruyne. Rodri. Forward it goes. Navas. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Manchester City conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Alvarez. De Bruyne. Acuna with the foul. Alvarez with the ball through. Doku. Firmly met. And it's De Bruyne. Tries a through ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bernardo Silva. Goes long and forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Doku. Dimitrovic gets it upfield. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Doku. Doku spreads it wide. Aimed long and direct. Sevilla get it back again. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
What a fantastic tussle, Peter. I think too, as players began to tire towards the end.
De Bruyne will go first. And he puts them one up.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Oh, he saved it.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Manchester City with the chance to go 2 up. No, he hasn't scored. Luca Bacchio is second man up. No, it's been saved.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Manchester City have the chance to pull away here. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. Sevilla can't afford to miss another one. It's in, and the keeper could have done better.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Manchester City looking to extend their advantage. Terrific penalty, unsavable. And the lead is 2. He cannot afford to miss. And that has lifted the roof. Manchester City have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless rollercoaster ride that is to come. Aston Villa against Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Aston Villa against Manchester City. A quick look at the lineups. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the Italians are known for producing
Watkins is fouled. Digna! And the defence can get it clear. Early ball. In comes the corner. Has a swing at it! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Now the pass. Swept in. And he's there to hoof it away. Zaniolo. He's away. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's dealt with that well. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Torres cuts it out. Zaniolo tries the route one option. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tielemans boots it upfield. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Aimed forward. Doku. Manchester City keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Zaniolo gets it back. Zaniolo with the foul. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Rodri. Foden. Gomez. Ruben Dias. Doku. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. Kyle Walker. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
De Bruyne. Looks to slip it through. Pau Torres. Zaniolo with the ball through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Played into the middle. He's there to get rid. Is it in? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Doku. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's a throw. Tries to dink it in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Turns and goes back. Lewis has a go! Hits it! It's wide, but only just.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Spoon forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Doku. Kamara has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Aimed long and direct. Good idea, just poorly executed. Zaniolo passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he certainly needs no invitation to run in on goal like that. Great strong run, but just wasn't able to apply the finish.
Zaniolo makes himself available. It's gone for a throw-in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
De Bruyne, Foden, Konsa, Tielemans, Bailey, now it's Watkins, Doku, Konsa, Douglas Luiz. The final whistle. Manchester City start the new season with a point. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, a draw is never a bad thing on the opening day of a new season because some new players trying new methods, so not losing helps confidence.
Welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Brighton and Hove Albion against Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Clears it out of harm's way. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Manchester City had to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Lamptey. March. Welbeck. Bernardo Silva gets it away. Brighton get it back again. Gilmore. Welbeck. Foden brings the ball forward. Gross hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ball's gone out of play. Looks to slip it through. Doku. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Doku. Can he put it away? Mitoma. Estupinian. Welbeck with the ball through. Firmly met. Foden. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Now the cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Lamptey tries a through ball. Lamptey needed to come up with a better ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Gross. Lamptey. March. And it's Lallana. Welbeck was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Doku. De Bruyne. Aimed long and direct. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And back out it comes.
Doku.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Alvarez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Rodri. Spoon forward. De Bruyne is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Alvarez. Foden. Up to meet it. He's scored. And late in the day, a telling moment. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester City break the deadlock.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva heads it! That's gone a long way up and away. Gilmour. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. And that will be the final act. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Manchester City against Chelsea. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Okay, interesting. Two of the league's unbeaten sides. Too soon to read much into that, though. Alvarez. Bernardo Silva. Nkunku did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Jackson with the ball through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jackson driving forward, a man on a mission. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Kyle Walker. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Manchester City picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Looks like a good ball through. Chilwell. Great leap! Goal! Chelsea! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Chelsea draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Doku. Lovely feet. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's De Bruyne. Hoists it high. Defence has got rid of that. Madueke. James. Tries a through ball. Nkunku. Gets up to head it! He's scored! And they are disappearing out of sight! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Chelsea get them. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester City now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Alvarez. Jackson. Mudryk. Nkunku. Madueke. Disasi. Nkunku has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Disasi. Madueke. Bernardo Silva. Manchester City haven't made a substitution yet. Disasi. Alvarez battles to win it back. Thiago Silva. Nkunku, who does have an assist to his name. Enzo. Mudryk has got himself a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Enzo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bernardo Silva is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Alvarez with a long pass. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Foden. Gomez.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Now the pass. Goalkeeper's ball. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Time added on, 4 minutes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a swing at it! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Stones tries to get it forward quickly. And that is that. Manchester City are beaten. It is not the result they needed. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence. They've got to be far more robust in such a crucial position. And for me, it cost them the game.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control a game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful defensive presence, always alert to any opposition threats and pretty adept at nipping them in the bud.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looks like a good ball through. Danger averted for now. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Marcao Teixeira. Lamela. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Rakitic. Sal goes wide. A chance! It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Navas. Lamela has a look inside the box. Lucas Ocampos. Navas. Gomez gets it back. Alvarez with the ball through. Foden. That's not going to make it. Clears it out of harm's way. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Sergio Ramos gets it away. Lucas Ocampos. Sumare pumps it upfield. Now it's Lamela. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And it's Lamela. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Manchester City can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Bernardo Silva. Sal. Marcao Teixeira. Navas. Lamela really struggling to influence the game.
Well, it looks like he's been the one who's targeted as the danger man here, and as a consequence, he's getting the special attention. They're getting players around him quickly, they're giving him nowhere to go, and I think pretty soon he could be getting frustrated with this. Sevilla have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Sergio Ramos. Who's going to make this theirs? En-Nesyri. Lamela. Stones. Alvarez. He goes long. He's through. And that's a throw. Sevilla have a sub ready to come on. Thrust towards the front line. Rakitic. Sergio Ramos. Marcao Teixeira tries to locate someone up front. Gomez does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a long forward pass. Kyle Walker. Alvarez. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Lamela. Oliver Torres. Looks to slip it through. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Ruben. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester City claim 1 point on day one. It's a fair start. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps the mood in the dressing room upbeat and confident that better results await.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Everton against Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Looking to force his way through. Tarkowski. Dele Alli boots it upfield. Now the pass. Harrison. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's come loose. Doku hurtling down that right flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ali drills one in. Firmly met. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gomez spreads it wide. Danjuma looking to get on the end of this. That has put a stop to that. Rodri.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Everton have their manager to thank for the last result.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Danjuma. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Harrison with the ball through. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Danjuma. Tries a through ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Good clearance and very necessary. Danjuma, out wide to the right. He can get that clear. Done very well to intervene. Alvarez tries lifting it over.
Everton have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Harrison plays a clever pass. Kyle Walker. Foden on a charge down the left. Foden, he's put a stop to that. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Doucouré tries to get it forward quickly. It's Alvarez! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Walker gets his foot in there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gomez tries the route one option, tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Danjuma battles to win it back. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And that's it. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broad. It has finished goalless. And what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Wolverhampton Wanderers against Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So off we go then. Played out to the right. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gomez tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Matheus Cunha. Grealish. Rodri. Looks like a good ball through. Doku passes it through. What a save! Terrific reactions! The defence can get it clear. Doku. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy.
And he has been fouled there. Doku. Timely intervention. Clears it out of harm's way. Kyle Walker. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lemina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Deftly done. Ederson catches it safely. Foden. Foden takes control of it and he's on the move. Who's going to make this theirs? Out for a throw. Nicely controlled. Doku. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Doku has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Grealish. Grealish! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Back out it comes. Struck first time. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Aimed long and direct. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there was the first half.
Manchester City ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Manchester City playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Matheus Cunha. Foden. Gilman. Boots it upfield. Gomez tries to stroke it through. It's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Wolverhampton break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Grealish. Needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Is it in? Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Dawson goes long. Has he found his man? Chance! Top save! That shot was travelling.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Matheus Cunha. Grealish. Doku. Doku has come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and Manchester City against Lazio. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man. But given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Get a throw in. Romagnoli. And it's Immobile. Immobile passes it through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Lazio! Ederson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Lazio take the early advantage. Foden. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the pass. Marusic. Guendouzi. Now it's Immobile. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Can he find a finish now? Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Foden. Guendouzi battles to win it back. Rovella. Luis Alberto. Tries to dink it in. Shapes the shoots. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Can he finish? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, it was far from high caliber, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high caliber.
Deftly done. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically, that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Manchester City grab the equaliser and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Aim forward. Zaccagni. Looks like a good ball through. Kyle Walker. And it's Immobile. Looks to slip it through. Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Patrick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Now it's Immobile. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Felipe Anderson. Guendouzi. Foden. Patrick. Romagnoli. Rovella. Felipe Anderson with the ball through. It's Lazzari! And that really should have hit the net.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Romagnoli.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Marusic tries the route one option. Zaccagni could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot. It's come loose. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Header! Goal! Lazio! And they get themselves in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Lazio get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Guendouzi. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Gomez tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Zaccagni. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Stones gets it away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Foden. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rovella. Rodri is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Romagnoli. Guendouzi. Lazzari. Guendouzi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Doku. Guendouzi. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a full-blooded contest. Away very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Manchester City against Tottenham. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. And his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Grealish. Grealish needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Looks like a good ball through. Kulusevski! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Manchester City so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Højbjerg. Udogie. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. Goes wide. Plays it out to the wing. Is it in? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Great leap! Decent enough try.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Foden. Van de Ven. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Son Heung-min. Gone back to the keeper. Ederson gets it upfield. Højbjerg. Alvarez. Foden. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, the manager's surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Foden. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Decent ball. Udogie goes long and forward. That has put a stop to that. Romero hurtles into the tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Bissouma knocks it away. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good, though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Manchester City, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foden. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Udogie goes on an adventurous run. And it's Son Heung-min. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Grealish. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gomez with the ball through. Bentancur. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Another throw-in.
Doku.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Gave it a go, but off target. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Foden tries a through ball. Bissouma. Udogie. The final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled.